baseball fans, and welcome. This is the game of the week on MLB The Show. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the New York Yankees. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And on the mound in this one, Kevin Gausman.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
First pitch, 7:07.
And he deals. And that one fouled off. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit-by pitch to lead off the inning. So now the DH spot, Jung-Hoo Lee.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. Gausman, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. And that one is inside ball 1.
1-1.
Rengifo gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Line drive. This one could be trouble. And he boots it. Now second and third and nobody out.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's Turner now.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately, hitting better than .350 this month.
And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. The shortstop takes the ball. That one just misses. 2-2.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Martinez sizing this one up, brings it in. Runner tags for home. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez, leading the AL in batting average. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And that misses. And now 3-0.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
In there at the knees. Now 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. And here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Foul ball there. The 0-1.
One ball.
In the dirt. Hammered, base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Two on, 1 out. Pulls that one foul. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Here's Michael Toglia. Fought off foul.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Strike 2.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Popped up. Bogarts makes the play, and that is that. Bottom of the first. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Oh.
And there's a ball.
That's inside.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Popped up. Rengifo under it. Makes the grab, 1 down. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Blake Perkins. Hitless of the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. That one ripped. And that ball is out of here.
With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Freddie Freeman, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next offering is fouled back. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the third and final game of the series. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Teased the zone with that fastball a little bit up, fouled it off. Expect him to go a little bit higher with this next one.
Freeman hits it in the air. Hernandez on the move. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there are two down. Here comes Max Muncy.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hernandez makes the grab, and that will end the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. We head to the second in MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Harrison Bader, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Swings and misses, and there's one away.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with two strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Now it's the right fielder, Heston Kjerstad. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And that's down and away. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
Down the middle for a strike, and it's 2-1. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
That one misses, and that's ball three. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
One down, base is empty. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Luis Rengifo steps in for the Royals. And that misses. And that is ball one. Two outs, base is empty. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-1. Two down, nobody on. That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Outside low, and it's 3-2.
2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Royals bats are quiet there. They lead it 2-1. Back in the Bronx,
Leading
bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, J.D. Martinez.
Martinez.
Gray back to work. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. Fouled off down the right side.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one just missing inside. Now 1-2.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Yasmani Grandal up to hit. Swinging a foul out of play. Up and in, and it's a ball and a strike. That's inside. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Smoked on the ground a second. Sends it to Tolia, and Castellanos is out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Manny Machado up to the plate. 1 run batted in yesterday. Their only run of the game. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Tied up here in the early going. Next offering is in for a strike. That one missed. Two outs. That's off the mark. Ball 3. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. The hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
It's Xander Bogaerts now. Fouled off left side. Now this is in the air down the line. Kjerstad sizes this one up. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. Solo homer ties it for the Yankees. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. 3rd inning coming up. That's in there. 0-1.
Well, Boone, here's a little background info on Jung-Hoo Lee. He hit for the highest batting average in KBO history, which included a ton of doubles. Plus, he took home 5 Gold Gloves. He's a player that helps the team with his bat and defensively.
Slider misses outside. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Here's Trey Turner. That one in there across the letters. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swing and a miss and a slider. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
And there's a ball.
2 balls, no strike.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
In the dirt, and that's ball 3. Ripped to short. Handles, throws to first. Royals set down in order. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. We are tied 2-2. And that one wrapped foul. Hard hit down the line and left. And foul ball. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Next offering upstairs. Fair ball. Can't glove it cleanly.
Now batting.
He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Blake Perkins stepping in now for the Yankees. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Altuve on at first, nobody out. And he pops up the bunt, hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here is Freddie Freeman. Flying to left his first time. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Freeman getting to start at first. 35 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Here's the 0-2. Line drive, caught.
There's nothing better than watching a third baseman make great plays like that. You can't just throw anyone out there and hope it works out. That's the hot corner, and it takes a special breed to want to play that position.
Muncy stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. On the ground, right side. Rengifo sends it to first. They get the out on Muncy. Back at Yankee Stadium, and now the catcher comes up to him. Salvador Perez. And that's fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike.
Go ball. You strike.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
All over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And he held up. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss.
The baseball's coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. So 2 down now, and here is Michael Toglia. Ball 1, no strikes. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
The 1-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out. Back at Yankee Stadium. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Now the left fielder, J.D. Martinez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
And another ball. That one not close. And now 3-0. And that's in for a strike. And now it's filled up.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. First pitch doesn't find the zone. A strike on the outside edge.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Martinez aboard here at first with nobody out. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Castellanos, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1. That's in there, and it's 1-1. First and second, no outs. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Gets the call, and the count is 2-2.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser.
And a swing and a line drive into right field, and that's down. A base hit. Kerstad whips it back in quickly. Stop sign goes up at third, and the bases are loaded. Bases loaded, nobody out. Here's Machado. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
And that's a little high.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
There's a strike, 3-1. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. Manny Machado leaves the yard. Here's Bogarts now. Flied to right
Now
his first time.
Kansas City. Number 23, Graham Ashcraft.
Hard hit left side. In the dirt. Nice pick.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
So the lineup flips over. Now, Jose Altuve. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Outside. Right through there for a strike. And there's a foul ball. And down on strikes he goes. And now 2 gone.
Well, he locked him up with the cutter on the outside right there, and I got to think
batting,
he was looking middle in because he just couldn't pull the trigger. And with 2 strikes, fastball coming in, you've got to be ready to swing it. That time it cut to the outside part of the plate, and he just couldn't pull the trigger.
Perkins now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. In the air, left field, down the line. Automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
So runner at second, 2 down. And next for New York, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tracks it down for the out. And that's that. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. 6-2. This is MLB The Show's game of the week. Coming up, we head to the 5th.
Bader.
Gosman back to work. Bader stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, these Royals looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back. Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
So up now for Kansas City, Heston Kjerstad. Caught looking his first time up. Just missed.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
This one in the air. Bogarts. And out number 1 on the grab.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Luis Rengifo.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Luis Rengifo. He's 0 for 1. Gosman throws over. Bader dives back.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Perkins sizing this one up, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Here's Jung-Hoo Lee now. He was asked to rank his all-time favorite players last year.
Oh, yeah? Who made the list?
Well, his dad, of course.
That makes sense.
He also said Ken Griffey Jr., Ichiro, Ha-Sung Kim, and himself.
Well, I'd say that's a pretty good list.
Gosman checks over to first, and he's back. Strike 1.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Bader leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The next pitch misses, and the count's even at 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two outs. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the fifth coming up. Yankees 6 and the Royals 2. There's a strike.
You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And he handles it himself for the out. J.D. Martinez stands in. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Right through there for a strike. And 1-2. That one missed. To third. And that's a fair ball. Runner on at first with one gone. Yasmani Grandal getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
Just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Runner takes off. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one is out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 8-2. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Can be pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You've still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there. The hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it in a hitter's count.
And that one fouled off. Still only one out here in the inning. Next offering upstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away. And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around. Here's Manny Machado. He's already homered in this game. And Manny gets a piece. Two down, nobody on. That's out to center field. Bader should have it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 2-run blast for the Yankees this inning. And this is now an 8-2 ball game. Top of the 6th inning. And to the plate for Kansas City, Trey Turner. And that one missing low. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Yu Darvish. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Chapman getting cranked up as well. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out. Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
In the air out to center. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. And there's one down. And now Teoscar Hernandez. And ball one. Hernandez measures 6 feet 2 inches, 32 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. And that one is downstairs. 1-0. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
That's a little high. Now 3-1. And that's too high. Ball 4.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Suarez up for the 3rd time here, watches that one miss. Right through there for a strike.
1-2.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Perez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now it doesn't. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Xander Bogaerts. That clips the corner. Activity in the bullpen. Dylan Coleman getting ready to go. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball, still 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him. Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Close, but call the ball. Ball one.
No strike.
Called strike right there. The Yankees up big in this one here in the bottom of the sixth. And misses inside.
2-1.
One down, base is empty.
That's the
That
ball.
misses the zone. 3-1 now.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Draws the walk there.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
Perkins in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
And that drops in for a strike.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Missed with a changeup. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. Nope, he held back. On the ground, could be 2. Turner, toss to second, throw to first, safe. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. 0 for 3 in this one. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1-0.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike.
1 ball.
Throw. Save. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
1-2.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Runner at second. 2 down. And they'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. One and 2 now. Good job to fight that one off. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And Freddie takes the K. One left. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
In the air, left side. Martinez has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The center fielder, number 12, Harrison.
So here's Bader now. 1 for 2. Ball one there. The Royals with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. Outside low, and now 2-0.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Upstairs.
3-0.
Next offering in there for a strike. 3 balls and a strike.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Popped up. Altuve makes the play. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 18, Heston Kjerstad.
And next up for the Royals, Heston Kjerstad.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And
1
now
ball.
1
2
and
strikes.
2. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the Royals, and it's still 8-2. Back here in New York, and now the DH, Max Muncy. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Tap foul at the plate. And that one is inside ball 1. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And it's even up.
2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Battling here as he fouls it away. Struck him out looking.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
I'm too involved in God, not television. According to his purpose, not somebody.
And here is J.D. Martinez. And downstairs.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
One down, base is empty.
No,
Misses inside. And the count is 2-0. And that one is inside. Next offering is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there.
Now
Outside
the
command,
catcher.
fastball
Yes,
firm to the outside corner. Tell you
ball.
what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Yasmani Grandal. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the ditch.
And first offering is fouled off. And there's a strike.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Perez out to first, and it's in time for the third out, so that. Back for more from the Bronx. Here's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Darvish kicks, delivers. And it's fouled away. That hit him.
Take your
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Man at first. So here's the Royals DH, Jung-Hoo Lee. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike one. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Rengifo gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 0-2. To short, could be 2. Over to Altuve. On to first in time. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Trey Turner at the plate. Inside. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Perkins snags it, and that is that. So the Royals bring on a new arm, Derek Law. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Nick Castellanos stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 3. And that's outside. Movement in the bullpen. A lefty up and throwing out there. That misses. Now 2-0. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now it's Manny Machado. And that's in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Right side, Rengifo. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
The Yanks up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Hernandez makes the catch, and that'll do it. New inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Darvish back to work. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Movement in the Yankees pen. Scott Alexander, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Chapman getting loose as well. Hit in the air left field. Perkins. And there's one down.
Now batting, catcher, Salvador Perez.
So digging in, Salvador Perez. Popped up left side. And makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Eugenio.
So they're down to their final out. So up now for Kansas City, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. And that one upstairs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Darvish is just one strike away. Breaking ball misses down and away. That missed by a lot. And now 3-2. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And that's down and away. Suarez off of first with 2 away. Just missed. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take this one in a blowout.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house.